Ethan, Ryan were driving back from a mountain trip when a violent storm trapped them on a narrow, foggy road. The rain was so heavy that the wipers could barely keep up. Just as they debated pulling over, a dimly lit sign flickered through the mist. Blackwood Inn, rooms available. The place looked ancient, with warped wooden walls and peeling paint. Inside, the air smelled of damp rot. A pale, thin man at the counter offered them the last room, room 6, and handed over a brass key. Before they left, he warned in a low voice, "Don't open the window at night." When Ryan asked why, the man simply said, "Sometimes things come in." Room 6 was small. 2 beds, a couch, an old wardrobe, and a single window facing the dark forest. The storm roared outside as they settled in. Around midnight, Ryan shook Ethan awake. "I heard something," he whispered. At first there was only wind, then a voice, faint as breath. "Let me in." Her hair clung to her wet face, her eyes lifeless, her smile too wide, teeth too sharp. The latch rattled violently. Ethan yanked Ryan back, but the voice grew louder without her lips moving. "I'm so cold. Let me in." They backed toward the wardrobe until 3 knocks came from inside it. Ryan opened the doors with a trembling flashlight beam. Nothing was inside, except a single wet handprint on the back panel. The wardrobe slammed shut. At that same moment, the window latch snapped. The woman began to climb through, her limbs twisting at unnatural angles, the stench of wet earth filling the air. They bolted into the hallway, but it felt endless. Soft, rapid footsteps closed in behind them. Ryan glanced back and saw her crawling on the wall, head rotating, mouth stretched open in a jagged grin. Her laughter was high and distorted, like a broken music box. They burst into the lobby, shouting for help. The innkeeper stood still. "You open the window," he said coldly. "It doesn't matter now. Once she chooses you, she follows." He handed Ethan a heavy iron key. Room 0. Basement. Only place she can't cross. The basement was pitch black, damp, and covered in dozens of small, wet handprints. In one corner sat a figure, back turned. When it turned around, it had Ryan's face, but Ryan was standing beside them. The figure grinned, and the handprints began dripping blood. They ran, the basement door bursting open into the storm. They didn't stop until they reached the road. When they turned back, the Blackwood Inn was gone. Only an empty, rain-soaked field remained. And yet, on some nights, when rain lashes the windows and wind howls through the trees, they still hear that same whisper, "Let me in." Some doors and some windows are meant to stay closed.
Please subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss more amazing stories like this.